Hey, America. I want to talk to you about light. Now, there's this thing called blue shift and red shift. Blue shift has to do when an object is approaching you, when it's coming close to you, the light it emits is blue. That's blue shift light. When an object is moving away from you, it produces redshift, and that's redshift light. So blue is coming forward towards you, and red is moving away from you. So on a timeline perspective, you could look at it as blue is futuristic and red is the past. Now, we live in between them two. We live in white natural light, and we live in reality, and it's the only time that is real, the eternal, everlasting now. It's not approaching you from the future, and it's not departing you into the past. We live in the now. Historically, blue has been associated with electrical energy. Blue, El, El, the creator god from Samaria, El, blue, electrical. El later morphed into Shiva, who later morphed into Zeus and Odin, Thor, the lightning thrower, Jupiter, electricity, El, blue, electricity, El. Okay, so the other spectrum, you got the red, raw, radiation. It radiates. It doesn't electrify, it radiates. And that has to do with raw, R-A, right ascending. The sun ascends from the right ascending, raw. Okay, you get it? So raw is radiation, L is electrical energy, and the white natural light is Isis, the mother goddess, reality. We live in reality, the eternal now. So you got Israel, Israel, and those are the colors of our flag. It's the colors of the Union Jack, and the colors of Old Glory, and the colors of pretty much every British Commonwealth flag except for Canada is red and white. I wonder if they got a blue fringe. And then Israel is only blue and white. They don't have any red in it. It's pretty interesting to take note of those colors. Don't just pay. You have to wake up and you have to pay attention to things, simple things like this. Now that electrical energy being associated with L, I was talking about Shiva in the lingam, in my last video, and that's not only Shiva's penis. It's a big stone pillar, and they pour water over it. But inside there's metals. There's gold, I think silver, and maybe copper. But there's metals inside there. So when you're pouring the water over the stone, the electrons have some kind of pulling effect, and it creates an electrical charge, electricity. A very primitive battery. going back to Shiva days, going back to ancient Hindu days, which was before the flood, before the Younger Dryas, before we got hit by that big fucking comet. And that's how these little Shivanites got stuck on Crete. And well, that's that. If you know anything more about light, light. We live in a holographic universe. We are navigating 4D space with a 3D headset. We can conceptualize the fourth dimension, time, but we can't move in it. Reluctantly, we're only pulled forward, and we're always regretting and thinking about our past. But we're being pushed into the future, and we can't do anything about it. If we were outside of time, if we lived in the fifth dimension, we could transverse the past and the future all at once, and we'd probably even see our timeline. But if we were in the fifth dimension, they say that all possibilities exist. So anything conceptual, imaginable, happens. So me and my family and my loved ones are all sitting around a nice big grand table. We're feasting our asses off. We're eating our most favorite foods, and we're sharing the best jokes, and we're just having the greatest, most grandest belly rolls and happy feelings for everybody, everywhere. And that goes on for like 16 hours until you go to sleep, and then you dream about nothing but happiness, and then you wake up and it's just repeat. That's me and my fourth dimensional, or my fifth dimension fantasy, is just being surrounded with my family and my friends and all my loved ones, everybody I ever cared about, and we're just eating our asses off and having really good times. I wonder why eating's so important to me. Probably sitting around with the family, around the family table, everybody getting together. That's it was really meaningful. It meant a lot to me. I just thinking about the family being together around the table and having a good time is just, yeah. But that's me and my fifth dimensional fantasy. I don't know what it's like to be ascended into the fifth dimension. I don't even know how I got stuck here in the fourth dimension. But it's a holographic universe. Our thoughts are not our own, they say, and they because you can't turn the thoughts off. You can try, and they just keep on coming. So they do insist that if we don't have control over our thoughts, then they want to know who's doing this thinking for us. And I think that has to be me, well, and you. I mean, we're all as one, right? So we're all part of the great soul, interacting and imagining each other from different perspectives, over and over and over again. But we're not even here. We're outside of the fourth dimension. We're outside of the fifth dimension. We're not here. There's 11 dimensions, but we're being projected here like a hologram. This is a holographic universe. Our thoughts are not our own. We can't control them, and they're coming from us outside of these dimensions. We're not here at present. This is just an avatar, but it's a projection. Enjoy the ride, man. You all have fun.